What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the Summer Reset. So if you're new to my channel, each week into the remaining of summer, I'm going to be talking about a new concept. So last week I was talking about finding balance. This week is going to be about getting back on track. Something that I noticed is that I will find myself being extremely consistent for days, months, and then I'll have these days where suddenly I just can't show up as much as I used to show up, and all of a sudden it feels like all my progress has went down the drain. And the more I reflected on those days and paused and asked myself, why am I not able to show up as much, is because as I'm being consistent and focusing on the things that truly matter, I'm starting to neglect myself in the process. Oftentimes, because progress can be very slow, it starts to feel like you're not progressing at all. But if you look back from the beginning of the summer to where you are now, I promise you, you've grown in some shape or form. For me, I've grown a lot in terms of loving myself, being more gentle with myself, and being patient with myself, which is something that I struggle with a lot, is learning to embrace my journey and being patient and understanding that I'm not gonna have all the answers right away. And even when the summer is over, I'm still not gonna have the answers because this is a journey, but I'm trusting that everything happens for a reason and that I'm taking the right steps to making sure that I'm obtaining happiness and that I'm fulfilled with my life. Getting back on track doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden doing everything perfectly, because nothing is going to be perfect. It just means that each day you wake up and you're doing something that's going to bring you a step closer to what you're trying to achieve. For example, I've been struggling to get enough rest this summer due to all of my priorities and just not managing my time as effectively as I would like to. So what I started doing is each day I would try to get a nap in, whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's 40 minutes, whether it's an hour. I would try to get a nap in just to move myself closer to being well rested for the day. Stacking days. You might not see a ton of progress today, you might not see a ton of progress tomorrow, but over time, your consistency, your work ethic, your discipline, it's all gonna pay off. Great things take time to achieve. If there's one thing you take from this video, discipline isn't about never falling off. It's about knowing how to come back. This idea that things need to be done a certain way and everything needs to happen a certain way in order for certain things to happen is completely false, because life is very unpredictable and your circumstances are unpredictable as well. You could be in a completely great place in your life today and tomorrow you might be in a bad place, which is why it's so important to give thanks and be thankful for what you do have, because tomorrow is not promised. The first step to getting back on track is realizing that you've lost focus. Reset, refocus, recommit. One bad day doesn't define you. One bad day doesn't erase all your progress, and that is something that I'm still growing to learn and understand. Something I remind myself all the time whenever I feel like giving up, whenever I feel like everything I'm doing is for no reason and I feel like I have no sense of direction at all, is just remembering why I started in the first place. Remembering what sparked me into doing the things that I'm doing now. What sparked me into picking up a basketball. What sparked me into becoming a content creator and spreading positivity on the internet. I've noticed that in life, things feel so serious because we attach so much value to it. Losing somebody feels so serious because we've attached our whole image to them, our whole value to them. You see how serious we get when we lose somebody that we once saw forever with, when we lose something that we've attached so much value to that we start to feel hopeless? That is exactly how serious we should be about our self-growth. That is exactly how serious we should be about our self-love. You shouldn't love anybody more than you love yourself. You come first. And being there for you first is the most important thing. One small step builds momentum. One big step builds momentum. But the comparison is that you're making a step. You're making an action. So take action and move forward, no matter how big or small it is. Do not ruin a good day by worrying about a bad yesterday. Do not ruin a good day by worrying and stressing about what tomorrow could look like. Be present, live in the moment, be thankful for what you have, because tomorrow's never promised. You're not falling behind. You are right where you need to be, and everything's gonna work out exactly the way it needs to for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. As always, I hope it offered you a different perspective. And at the end of all my videos, I like to give a quote of the day. And the quote of the day is, stay blessed and remember to smile today.